Hi there! I know it's been quite a long time since I last made a video, but basically, first of all, I'm thinking about buying a 360 camera today off a friend, which means that I will be able to make 360 videos, which is really cool because then you can basically look at stuff on your own time. And additionally, just because we just moved to Nepal, so we went from Uppbeat to Nepal, and because, to be fair, we've had such massive forest fires that it was just very unhealthy to be outside, so I couldn't, just for myself, go outside and be outside for a long time. And this is honestly, I would say, the very first day in weeks that it's actually clear. It has rained for 2 days and the rain has washed out most of the pollution. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna walk to Kupundole, because whenever I go past there in a taxi, it's just a really nice area with lots of nice shops, and I just want to show you a bit of the normal shopping life around where I live, I guess. It is so clear that you can actually see the mountains. If it stays this clear, I will go from Kupundole onto the bridge and then show you the absolutely gorgeous mountains. I've heard that there was a bit of snowfall as well the last few days just because of the rain. But this is quite a big street. As you can see, it's also quite busy. That basically goes until where Josh and I used to live, near Kupundole. And this street, I think, goes all the way down to the river. But we're just gonna follow it until Kupundole. I'm sorry, I'm just getting so distracted by the mountains because they're absolutely gorgeous. So a lot of people ask me if I'm not scared of all those cables. As you can see, like, they're everywhere. Well, the truth is yes and no. I know that quite a few of the cables are actually not electricity cables, but they are internet cables. On the other hand, I'm not gonna, you know, willfully go and grab one or pull one just because I don't want to get into trouble and I don't want to be electrocuted as well. But if you just by accident touch one, the chances of something happening to you are actually quite small. Okay, for people who are looking for Western stuff in Patan or Lalitpur, there is Mustang, and they often have stuff like, for instance, Heinz baked beans or Marmite. I have to say that I do prefer Alina's because they often have more products, I guess. But that's just by Vivanta Hotel. So yeah, we're getting into kind of like the, oh hello big boy, kind of like the shop area here around where I live. I sometimes come down here to get some vegetables, but we honestly have quite a good vegetable shop close to where I live. What kind of things do I get here? I come and drink coffee here. There's some good restaurants around here as well. That's basically what I use this area for. I do have to say, so this whole area stops abruptly in about 50 meters, and I haven't really been past that by foot, so it's a first for me and maybe for you as well. Sometimes in Nepal you find these absolutely amazing abandoned buildings. I don't necessarily know if it's abandoned, but this looks like an old cinema because those are like movie posters. So I guess this used to be an old cinema, but look at how gigantic and massive and big that building is. It's amazing. As I mentioned, we're now 50 meters further down the road. I need to go onto the pavement because there's a pavement again, but all the little shops and restaurants and everything has disappeared. and it's more like a residential area here now. So we're gonna go through the residential area, look at the amazing mountains, and then make our way into Kupundole. Some people who live in the area will probably say like, okay, so why are you going to Kupundole via this way and not via the Kupundole way? So by the way, in the British school, it's just because I prefer this way. I prefer walking, you know, on the other street and showing you all the little shops and the kind of atmosphere of that place. And then this is also basically the way that I know to get into the area. Look at that gorgeous temple there. I wish I could share this whole experience with you, because there's like, it's about 27 degrees. There's a light but nice and fresh breeze, and the white topped mountains are absolutely gorgeous. The wind has also taken a bit of the smell away, because normally, you know, the Bagmati, if it's warm, you can smell it in certain parts of the city, but the wind has taken the smell away. So the air is actually quite fresh. But yeah, the white tipped mountains are gorgeous. Okay, so here we did get to like a bit more of a like shoppy restaurant area with a big mart, which is like the local supermarket, but that's not where we're going. We're just gonna go a bit further down where the local shops are, and I just love the atmosphere there. Okay, make sure that I'm not getting run over, but we're here. Kupundole, look at all the goats. Oh, someone making momo. Yeah, it's a really nice place. I really like it here. Every time I walk through, I'm like, oh, I need to make a video of it. And then today, I guess, actually doing it. So there they have pani puri, which is if you watch my Taudaha Lake video, you know that pani puri is my favorite chaat. I'm very happy I can get it in Nepal, but I still haven't had it ever since my trip to the Taudaha Lake. Yeah, it's like a little market. Whenever there's a festival, it's like heaving with people. So I'm actually quite happy that it's not at the moment, because COVID cases are on the rise in Nepal. It jumped up by 100%. It went from 1,000 to 2,000 one day this week. We're now still at 2,000. So I have a contingency if we get into lockdown. I know what I'm going to do for my videos. But oh, here's the Gurdwara. Also a Guru Nanak Gurdwara. I used to live in Gravesend, which has the largest Sikh community in the UK, and the Gurdwara Guru Nanak was the Gurdwara we lived opposite, and literally Sikh people are the kindest people you will ever meet. Two of our friends from Nepal were also Sikh, and they just like gods. They're just so nice. I can't really explain it. What I'm gonna try and do now is, because we walked through the area, look at this little shop on the side of the shrine. There were a lot of people here the other day. Anyway, I'm gonna try and cross here just so I can show you the mountains, and I'm gonna go back home because it's getting hot I've got to Dungeons and Dragons in about an hour, and I want to get this video out before I go to Dungeons and Dragons. I know it sounds geeky, but that's who I am. So this is the main bridge, or one of the main bridges that will get you from Kathmandu, which is there, to Lalitpur, which is there. And we've been over the bridge earlier today, and I just wanted to show you, just because the white tops of the mountains are gorgeous. There we are. Might just get another view from the other side. Anyway, there's also a temple there that I want to show you another time in another video, and it has some of the only monkeys that I know there to be in this area. God, the bagmati smells absolutely awful. Oh my god, I'm very sorry. No, I'm very happy you can't smell this, let's say it like this. Very sorry for myself. So yeah, there's a temple that I want to show you some other time, but I don't know if I can get close enough, not being Hindu or Hindi. So yeah, then there's another ancient building that apparently is worth a visit. There's just so much around here that I should have a look at. And then there, I don't know if you can see it, the white tip of the tower that was recently restored. Actually, I think it opened yesterday. And during the 2015 earthquake, it was just reduced to a heap of rubble of 10 meters high, and now it's towering over the buildings again. I really hope they can clean up the Bagmati, because it would be so nice to have a really great river running around or running through your city, but not like this. Anyway, I am gonna go home. I'm gonna go and shower because I feel sticky, because it's very sweaty. And I think I'm gonna take the shortcut now because I'm really tired. And I hope to see you next week for another video. Please like and subscribe and share this video with your friends, and hope to see you next week. Bye.